I have your reading at the front, okay? So I'm just going to hand it to you and introduce you when it's time. All right. Good afternoon. I don't know if you have the same feeling I do, that I'm always suspicious of weddings that start on time. So here we are, a little later. My name is Elizabeth Harding, and I am delighted to be officiating at the marriage of Kirsti and Craig today. It is so wonderful to be here with you all. I want to we invite you to be fully present at this wedding and to allow the professional staff of Steve and Adam to take pictures and record the wedding. Please turn off your cell phones as you feel comfortable. There is a moment in the service where Kirsti and Craig will be asking you for your blessing. And this is the moment where, if you are a Cubs fan, you can remember that moment of utter joy when they won the World Series for the first time after too many years. And if you are not a Cubs fan, I invite you to remember the many times your team won the World Series on a regular basis, perhaps, and to capture that energy and that celebration for Kirsti and Craig in your response, which we are going to practice right now. It is in your order of service. It is under affirmation of the gathered community. So I'm going to tell you what I'm going to say, and then I will move my hands like that. And that's your cue, everybody. I'm going to say, will you support Kirsti and Craig in their sorrows and their joys, in their choice to spend their lives together? And you get to say, yes. That is wonderful. Hold on to that momentum and that excitement that they have fueled you with, all that good espresso, and we will be starting momentarily. Are our processional folks ready? Oh, we need a few more minutes. are here today to celebrate the holy union of Kirsti and Craig. They have desired our presence on this momentous day of their lives as witnesses to the happiness which they have found together, and to the pledge which they will now make, each to the other, for the joint service of their common life. We rejoice with them that out of all the world they have found each other, and that they will henceforth find a deeper meaning and richness in human life through sharing it with the other. This celebration is the outward token of an inward union of hearts, a union created by loving purpose and kept by abiding will. It speaks the hope that Kirsti and Craig shall enlarge their awareness of themselves, their world, and each other. In the Unitarian Universalist tradition, we light a chalice each time we have a Sunday service or a rite of passage of some kind. The chalice is a symbol handed down through many religious traditions. But for Unitarian Universalists, it is a symbol of freedom and love. The freedom to choose your beliefs and the love of family and community. For Kirsti and Craig, the freedom to marry each other and the love they share is a wonderful reason to bring more light into the world. Today, Kirsti's mother, Rachel Levenberg, will light our chalice. Perfect. Let's go back to your seat.
Thanks, boss.
We consecrate this chalice with the words from Marjorie Montgomery. Life is a gift for which we are grateful. We gather in community to celebrate the glories and the mysteries of this great gift. At this time, our couple wishes to affirm their intentions toward each other. Kirsti, do you take Craig to be your partner, to love him and to cherish him, to help him and to honor him, and to give him understanding and comfort in whatever the future may bring?
I sure do.
Craig, do you take Kirsti to be your partner, to love her and to cherish her, to help her and to honor her, and to give her understanding and comfort in whatever the future may bring?
Absolutely, I will. And I do.
Gathered community, please prepare your response found in the program. As the gathered family and friends of Kirsti and Craig, you are an integral part of this ceremony. Kirsti and Craig are sharing this profound moment with you, and in doing so, they ask for your support, guidance, and nurture as they step out into their life journey together. Will you support Kirsti and Craig in their sorrows and their joys, in their choice to spend their lives together?
Yes, we do.
We wish. Thank you. We wish to acknowledge members of Kirsti and Craig's community who cannot celebrate with us here today, knowing that their presence is felt and honored. Please join me in a moment of silence as we reflect on those who are not able to join us. Thank you. At this time, I invite Amy Vachon, Kirsti's sister, to begin sharing some reflections on love and connection. Yes.
Dear Kirsti and Craig, Oh, sorry. Much better.
Start over.
Oh, dear Kirsti and Craig, friends and family, love and connection. Certainly two beautiful concepts for a celebration like today, as we're here to bear witness to the love and connection found, then nourished, and now officially honored between Kirsti and Craig. And I'm pretty sure we can also feel their love for each of us in all that they've prepared for us to join in today, and in our connection to them in our shared history, and in each of us being here on the very first day of married life together. First, love. Unlike time, money, calories, or laws, isn't it wonderful that real love has no limit, no expiration date, no quid pro quo, no saturation point? We're free to love everyone everywhere all at once, if we so choose. We're invited to do so. And maybe we're also free to receive love around every corner. I want to share with you something that my sister and I call follow the tail. By this I mean a fluffy white tail belonging to her dearly departed cat, Gandalf. This cat was abandoned in the rain by his former human at the front door of an animal shelter and scooped up by Kirsti after she saw his picture in an adoption advertisement. He became a little beacon of love in her life. His bottle brush tail waved like a white fountain as he ran to greet her at the door each day, and he brought such joy. After his death, she vowed he would go on living in her heart as a reminder of good in the world. And then she began to see it everywhere, in the genuine kind words of a grocery store clerk, or the smile of a parking attendant, or the wave of a delivery driver. Responding to others this way and being able to watch for this slice of love from the universe in every encounter became following the tail. We would remind each other when bad things happen. So did so many good things, and we could be part of these miracles. Later, my sister etched this reminder into a tattoo on her leg, so that with every step, she could think of how beautiful it is to look at the world this way. It's this abundance that leads to connection. Can it be that we're all connected at the soul level, no matter our differences? Each day, each minute, we all have the ability to choose to notice that connection or be swayed by fearful differences instead. It can be incredibly hard to choose to see the connection sometimes, but it's there, and I think it's our deepest truth. Each of us is a miracle waiting to be discovered or cherished when the discovery is made. I think of marriage as one of the nicest ways to declare that we've made that discovery about our partner and we don't ever want to unsee it. It's one of life's greatest honors to get up close and personal with another miracle. Connection is for sisters too, and friends, and those we're even briefly brushing past. So I'll end by sharing one way that my sister and I wordlessly connect to say that everything is going to be all right. Even if it doesn't seem that way, and even when we're sad and scared, as long as we can see each other, we can send the message. Everything is going to be all right. Snake. And so my wish for you and for all of you is that in the abundance of love and connection, you know that you can follow the tail anytime. And today, in Kirsti and Craig's love for us and for them, and ours for them, everything is downright dazzling. At this time, I invite Blair Miller, a friend of the couple, to share reflections on the same themes.
I've known Craig since he was 8 years old. Our parents were members of the Unitarian Church community right here, and they wanted us to be connected, and we are. 55 years. It's going pretty good so far. If you know Craig, you know among his many qualities is that he is a connector. He connects to causes, he connects with people, He connects people with each other. He connected me with a woman named Sarah Thurber, who I married. I'm not the only one. He connected Jackie and John, and both couples have been married for over 25 years. Now, what we're here today to do is to celebrate the connection of love between Craig and Kirsti. It's no mystery what attracted them to each other besides their obvious good looks. Who am I describing? This person is an entrepreneur. They create deliberate community. They're a creative person. They love music, fitness, the outdoors, and is a loving, caring parent to their children. Kirsti? Craig? Of course, it's both of them. Now, we're here today to connect these two families, these two groups of friends, to witness and be a part of the creation of this marriage. In my family, we talk about the work of love. You know, love is oftentimes it's fun, it's easy. Other times it involves rolling up your sleeves and carrying the boxes, sharing grief. It's about healing and helping to heal from illness. Today, we're all here for the easy part. The joy and the fun of celebrating a new marriage. And I think we're also signing up for the work of love. To stay connected with these two remarkable people and to do what we can to help keep their connection and their love strong. So I'll leave you with a little quote from John Lennon on the power of connection. A dream you dream alone is a dream. A dream you dream with another is a reality. I'd like to hand you off to Lucy Tico, Kirsti's daughter, who will share Julie O by Mark Summer on the cello at this moment, at this time.
Thank you so much. Our reflections on love and connection continue with some words from Gideon Tico, Kirsti's son.
Well, first off, Lucy, that was amazing. You can see who has the talent in the family. So, as a married man for nearly 9 months now, my beautiful wife's in the front row, I think I'm something of an authority on love and connection. So listen up, you young whippersnappers. In all seriousness, it took me a long time to come up with something to say in this moment that felt worth saying. 99% of what there is to say on love and connection has already been said in TV or books or Hallmark cards. And I don't have the wisdom of experience to impart any particularly insightful words of advice. What does feel at least somewhat authentic, though, is the perspective of a child who's watched one of their parents find love. I don't think it's any secret that this is a second marriage for both Kirsti and Craig, and I've had the privilege of occupying a front row seat to watch their relationship sprout, grow, and bloom over the last couple of years. During that time, I've borne witness to the truly remarkable, transformative power that love brings. I remember, even in some of the earliest days of their relationship, seeing the light shine through my mother's eyes when she spoke about Craig. I've seen the way that each of them comes alive in the other's presence, the power of their respective energies that can brighten a room in an instant. I've watched how each of them has changed, both consciously and subconsciously, to accommodate and amplify each other's needs, desires, interests, and hobbies, always in a way that feels genuine and earnest. They've got seemingly 100 inside jokes already, only a fraction of which I feel like I can comprehend. From my view, each of them today is a happier, more fulfilled, and more complete person than they were before they met each other. And if that isn't a testament to the power that love and connection can bring, I don't know what is. As we honor their love today, my sincere hope for both of them is that they continue to nurture and protect it. After all, though this beautiful wedding may be the most tangible symbol of their love, the bedrock on which it rests is in the everyday moments, the minutiae of life, the million little moments in which they provide for each other. So as we mark this occasion with I do, let's also appreciate the endless I wills, in addition to Craig's from a few moments ago, that will ultimately be the foundation of the life filled with love that they build together. At this time, Alexandra Murphy, Craig's sister, completes our reflections on the same themes.
Good afternoon. Today, we are here to celebrate and witness the wedding of my brother Craig and his beautiful bride, Kirsti. Craig has always lived life passionately, and with Kirsti, he has found the perfect match. The love they have for each other is remarkable. It has brought joy, warmth, and a sense of completeness to their lives. Their love is not just an emotion, but a commitment to support and uplift one another through life's highs and lows. Love is a promise to be there for each other, to listen, I need to work on that, understand, and provide unwavering support for each other and their families. Love remains a steadfast anchor and a guiding light that helps us navigate the challenges that will come our way. Love teaches patience, forgiveness, and strength to get through life together. Love keeps us side by side, even when life gets tough. I'm thankful that my mother was able to meet and get to know Kirsti, and she's so thrilled about the marriage. I wish she could have traveled here with all of us today to celebrate. She definitely sends her blessings. Sorry. I'm so excited that Kirsti and Craig have found each other. And on this great day, we celebrate their love and commitment. We wish them a lifetime of happiness and know that the world around them will be a better and brighter place. To Kirsti and Craig, may your love story be filled with joy, laughter, and an unbreakable bond. Remember, your love is a gift to be cherished. I love you both.
Please enjoy our next piece of music shared by Ethan, Lucy, and John, all friends and family of our couple. next reading this morning will be shared by Artemis Jakowski, a friend of our couple, and he will share Pam Brown's poem, The Gift, at this time.
In you are flowers and firelight, stars and songbirds, the scent of summer, the stillness just before dawn. I love you today, dressed in glory. I will always love you, dancing, singing, reading, making, planning, arguing. I will love your cantankerous and tired, courageous and in terror, joyful, fearful, and triumphant. I will love you through all the weathers and all the change, for you are precious to me. And every day I live with you and share your love is a gift for me.
Thank you. Our second reading is excerpts from different writings that have meaning for Craig and Kirsti. They will be shared by Kai, Sieben, and Morgan Tico, members of Craig and Kirsti's families. The readings include selections from Ralph Waldo Emerson, F. Scott Fitzgerald, Dana Falouds, Mother Teresa, and some anonymous authors. Is the little green light on?
Little? Yes, it
There you
is. Great. Cultivate the habit of being grateful for every good thing that comes to you and to give thanks continuously. And because all things have contributed to your advancement, you should include all things in your gratitude. There are all kinds of love in this world, but never the same love twice.
Let the was power the is. The things that matter, let them fill up your heart, living your life in affirmation of how much you cherish everything and everyone in it. Happiness is not a goal, it's a dividend. It's the incidental consequence of the intentional commitment to fulfill your whole capacity for living. And when you focus your energy on that first, it just shows up. Because happiness isn't the target. Happiness is what you get for hitting the target. Love is not a combination lock. There's no how-to book. There's no formula. If you want to make love stay, it's simple but not easy. Never get lazy with people. Make love the question you answer with your life every day, because in the end, your life is measured by how well you love, not how far you get.
A door opens. Maybe I've been standing here shuffling my weight from foot to foot for decades, or maybe I only knocked once. In truth, it doesn't matter. A door opens and I walk through without a backwards glance. This is it, then. One moment of truth in a lifetime of truth, a choice made, a path taken, the gravitational pull of spirit too compelling to ignore any longer. I am received by something far too vast to see. It has roots in antiquity, but speaks clearly in the present tense. Be, the vastness says. Be without adverbs, descriptors, or qualities. Be so alive that awareness bears itself uncloaked and unadorned. Then go forth and give what you alone can give, awake to love and suffering, unburdened by the weight of expectations. Go forth to see and be seen, blossoming, always blossoming into your magnificence.
May today there be peace within. May you trust that you are exactly where you are meant to be. May you not forget the infinite possibilities that are born of faith in yourself and in others. May you use the gifts that you have received and pass on the love that has been given to you. May you be content with yourself just the way you are. Let this knowledge settle into your bones and allow your soul the freedom to sing, dance, praise, and love.
Thank you. The friends and family who shared the reflections and readings on love and connection spoke about the deep connections, a web of connection and love among and between Kirsti and Craig. This web of connection and love has been deepened by your witness and engagement with Craig and Kirsti, family and friends who are here and watching with us. There is another layer to these themes of love and connection, one deeply embedded in both the Unitarian Universalism faith and the Lutheran faith. That layer is the layer that I would call covenant. Kirsti and Craig are choosing today to make that layer official with a ceremony and a license. A covenant is an agreement between people, but it also reflects the covenant we human beings have with the sacred. Covenant is an old-fashioned word and one most often linked with the Bible. The dictionary says that a covenant is a solemn, formal, and legally binding agreement, which certainly describes entering into a marriage. But I would add one more adjective to that definition. A covenant is a sacred agreement. More than a promise, more than a commitment, even more important than legality. The vows Craig and Kirsti will say will bind them together in a public declaration before their family, friends, and before the sacred, before God, that they are entering into the sacred covenant of marriage. For Martin Luther, who wanted only to reform his faith, not start the Protestant Revolution, the covenant became a direct experience of the sacred, eliminating the middleman of the priest and allowing the individual to experience a connection to the divine. Most human beings experience this in relationship with other human beings and sometimes with animals, Gandalf, and other pieces of nature. Theologians have named it many things, but it is primarily a connecting love. In Unitarian Universalism, covenant is a big piece of both faiths. Unitarianism and Universalism merged in 1961, but have been around for centuries. The covenant piece for UUs, as we often name ourselves, is to take that experience of connection with the divine and make it a part of our daily life. We create covenants in our religious communities and within our families and the groups we choose to connect with. A covenant can be about behavior, but it's about creating the foundation of a mutual shared expectation of how will we engage in relationship. Kirsti and Craig have demonstrated, and their friends and family have reflected their love and connection. And now we are celebrating this covenant they choose to make with each other. Marriage is a covenant intended not to provide haven from pain or anger or sorrow. Life offers no such haven. Instead, marriage is intended to provide a sanctuary safe enough to risk loving, risk living, and to risk sharing from the center of oneself. This is worth everything. And this, Kirsti and Craig, is what your friends and family have already seen in your relationship. And this covenant is what you promise each other today. Our couple has written their own vows, so please come forward. And they have kept them a secret from one another, just as all those reflections were a secret. Kirsti, I invite you to share your vows.
I'm so grateful that we have intersected on our respective life journeys. One of the very first things that I noticed about you is the way you lean into living with your physical stance as well as your inner spirit. I've been blessed to know more, I understand this optimism to be a most vital and precious part of who you are and the way you want to be in this world. Your superpower. The highest calling and miracle of humanity is the ability to love. I will not take for granted this opportunity we have been given to fully love each other, and through this love, develop a deeper appreciation of one another and the world we live in. We need never face adversity alone. I'm here to support, encourage, and share with you so that we flourish, both independently and together. As we continue forward now, hand in hand, I will honor where you have been and celebrate where we will go together. Thank you for being my life partner in this, our vacation on Earth.
Thank you. Craig, I invite you to share your vows.
Kirsti, when we first met on a warm summer July night, sitting on your porch, along with your 3 cats, Sedona, Sequoia, and Meteor, I was enthralled by your warmth, wit, quick wit, and laughter, your intelligence, and your beauty. 2 days later, struggling to keep my mind on my work, while I kept thinking about you, I wrote in my journal to sort out my feelings. Quote, I am smitten. I am falling in love with her based on just 2 days of knowing her, being together. Crazy. It feels like love at first sight. Is this a thing in 62? It is, and it was. Kirsti, I admire you so much and honor the quality of how you live your life with such integrity and heart. I love that we can be easily intimate with each other in our conversations, sharing our thoughts, fears, regrets, hopes, and dreams. I am me. I am me when I'm with you. I am your 2P. I don't have to pretend to be anything else. I'm always in my happy place. As we stand before so many of the people we love in our lives, I humbly offer myself to be your husband. I promise to bring my joyful optimism to our union so that we can continually define and refine our life's journey as a vacation on Earth. I promise to have your back as we navigate the inevitable challenges and adversities of life. I will keep your well-being to the fullest sense as a central focus in my life. I will listen to you and learn from you so that I can read your wisdoms and insights as I seek to be the best man that I can be. With these words, I humbly and joyfully pledge my devotion and love to you and to us for as long as we both shall live.
At this time, our couple wishes to exchange rings. Will the ring bearer please come forward? These rings, designed and crafted with love, are of precious metal. So may your love for each other be the most precious possession of your lives. Craig, will you please take Kirsti's ring? Craig, please repeat after me. As a token of our shared life and love, I give you this ring.
as a token of our shared life and love, I give you this ring.
Kirsti, will you take Craig's ring? And please repeat after me. As a token of our shared life and love, I give you this ring.
As a token of our shared life and love, I give you this ring.
I invite you into the spirit of prayer and meditation. Kirsti and Craig, may the love which has brought you together continue to grow and enrich your lives, bringing peace and inspiration to each of you and to those who know you. May you meet with courage the problems which arise to challenge you. May you meet with strength the troubles that beset you. May your union be one of ever-growing depth, meaning, and perfection because of the sympathy, understanding, and love which you give to one another in the life you share. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face to shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord lift up his countenance upon you and give you peace. Amen. As Kirsti and Craig have come before me and this gathered community to declare their love for one another, I pronounce that they are now joined in holy union. May their days be long upon the earth, and may they dwell in love and peace and happiness together. Please enjoy your first kiss as a married couple.